Thinking about becoming a soccer player, model, or actor to make a decent amount of money? You might want to modify your strategy and consider becoming a Formula One driver. This sport is all about great passion from every side. Drivers, teams, fans, and even though the rivalry is huge, the mutual respect in the Formula One is fantastic. But is the 90-minute drive at high speed worth the money? Some drivers earn up to $10 million and more a year, but none of them earn less than $1 million. Today's video will show you the top 10 of how much a Formula One driver gets paid, and let me tell you in advance, you might consider a career switch. Starting off on number 10 with Fernando Alonso, $5 million. This Spanish Formula One driver is on board the Aston Martin team. With his 42 years of age, which makes him the oldest driver this season, he has won 2 world championships after each other in 2005 and 2006 with his former team Renault. He has also raced for McLaren, Ferrari, and Minardi. The number 14 this season will rate himself as 9/10 in everything. Number 9. Esteban Ocon, $6 million. The first quite younger driver in this top 10 is the 27-year-old Esteban Ocon. Never has he won a world champion yet, but that does not stop this motivated go-getter. Ocon is on board the Alpine F1 team after his year at Renault. This France driver has come a long way. The number 31 has sacrificed a lot to race at the top and earn his $5 million. Number 8. George Russell, $8 million. Another 27-year-old in this top 10 is George Russell, who drives with number 63. This English driver has had 9 podium places since he entered the Formula One series in 2019. Russell replaced Bottas in 2022 in the Mercedes team, where he joined Lewis Hamilton. In the 2022 season, Russell tagged another driver's car, which led to one of the scariest crashes in recent Formula One history, but both were unharmed. Moving on to number 7, Valtteri Bottas, $10 million. Number 77 is Formula One driver Bottas. This born to be a Formula One racer has made his debut in the Formula One series in 2013 with his former team Williams. Currently, he is racing for Alfa Romeo, where he is partnered with rookie Zhou Guanyu. This Finnish racing driver has had 202 starts since 2013, but never won a world championship yet. On number 6, we have Carlos Sainz, $10 million. Also known as Carlos Sainz Jr., son of Carlos Sainz Sr., joined the game in 2015 with driving for his former team Toro Rosso. Currently, he is in the seat formerly owned Sebastian Vettel with the Ferrari team. This Spanish driver has been in the podium for 15 times so far. This season, he is driving with number 55. Halfway down our top 10 on number 5 stands Sergio Perez, $12 million. Mexican Perez, who is currently teammates with world champion Max Verstappen, entered the Grand Prix series in 2011. He has been on 28 podiums since his participation, but never won a world championship. Nevertheless, Perez keeps working hard and has a nice 5th place in our list. Number 4, Lando Norris, $20 million. 23-year-old English Norris has been in the game since 2019, had 84 starts, and ended up on 6 podiums. One of the youngest drivers this season is on board the McLaren team for his 5th season in a row. Even though he is only 23 years old, he is already making 10 times more money than his teammate Oscar Piastri. Hard work pays off. That leads us to our top 3. In this list, with number 3 Lewis Hamilton, $35 million. 38-year-old Hamilton has participated in 312 races, ended up on 191 podiums, and won 103 of them. The English driver is part of the Mercedes team since 2013 with number 44 ever since. Lewis has won the most championships in this top 10 with the outstanding number of 7 titles. This makes him a serious rival for current world championship Max Verstappen. Number 2. Charles Leclerc, $36 million. 2018 was Leclerc's debut year with Sauber. Currently, he is driving with number 16 for Ferrari next to teammate Carlos Sainz. Ever since 2018, Leclerc has been on 24 podiums and won 5 of them. Never had he won a world championship yet, but that does not say he will never win one. Although this season did not start off great, with some technical problems in the first race of this season, but with his $36 million income, he will probably get that problem solved as fast as possible. Coming up with number 1 on this list, Max Verstappen, $55 million. Dutch 25-year-old Max Verstappen is, with his income, the best-paid Formula One driver this season. Max has made huge progression ever since his debut in 2015, where he won the last 2 world championships. With his father, Jos Verstappen, former Formula, and his mother, who competed in karting, it was clear that Max was interested in motorsports too. Even before he got his road driver license, he was already competing in the Formula One series. Verstappen was the youngest Formula One driver in history, with his 17 years and 3 days old age. Still driving for Red Bull with number 1 him, he has a great shot at becoming the 3rd world champion in a row. Still considering making a career switch? Think twice. Entering the Formula One world is one of the most difficult sports to find your way through. Do you think it is worth the risk?